If you've been paying any attention at all to the internet this week, you'll notice there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the fundraising donations that Judd Legum has raised, raising over 70% of his money from out of state for his District 30 House of Delegates race that's targeting Republican incumbent Ron George. So I thought it was really only fair, given all the controversy, that we give Judd Legum the opportunity to respond to any of this. So I want to thank him for joining me here today.
I want to thank Raven and the whole convention for having me.
Well, it's not really a convention, but let's move on from that.
Here, I know many of you specifically came tonight to hear me.
Think a bit highly of yourself, do you?
I want to thank Raven and the whole convention for having me.
Well, be that as it may, what do you think about people such as myself who are questioning your out-of-state fundraising prowess?
Who are these freaks?
You think that it's freakish to point out that 70% of your dollars come from out-of-state donors and not from the residents of Maryland who you'll represent?
It's about an approach to politics.
So you think questioning your fundraising is the wrong approach to politics? This coming from Hillary Clinton's presidential research director and the founder of the Think Progress blog, which so gainfully slandered Republicans for so many years during the 2000s?
And it's about moving from the kind of politics that is clubby and transactional and hierarchical.
You mean not at all like raising thousands of dollars for a local election using your connections through Think Progress and through the Clinton campaign machine?
And towards one that is open and transparent and participatory.
Come again?
And towards one that is open and transparent and participatory.
Wouldn't that make you a bit of a hypocrite for questioning the people who are questioning your fundraising records?
And so a lot of the work that is done today, a lot of the discussion gets carried out in the back rooms of steakhouses and hotels and restaurants. And I'm running to try to bring the discussion out of the steakhouse and onto the street, into people's homes, and onto the internet.
But you blew a gasket when somebody brought discussion of you to the internet. But you just said, whatever. So you were trying to raise money from around the country.
That on a local campaign, on a state campaign, one volunteer, one canvasser, one phone banker, one donor can make the difference in thousands of races all around the country. Including my race, and you can connect up to it at juddlegum.com.
Kind of hard getting a straight answer out of you, Chief. Well, getting back to the fundraising issue, you had an interview with Russia Today, and what was it that you told that young lady?
And being a top blogger arms Judd with a built-in network that he's not afraid to use.
If something happens in the campaign, if I'm attacked, or if something untrue is said about me, I know that I'll have friends who will be able to back me up and get my message out there.
Really? Then why did you need a third party to respond to the original story that was produced about you and your fundraising?
This is going to campaign that's going to fight every day for what it believes in.
Is that really fighting every day?
And we're not going to worry about upsetting this group or that group or this person. You've got to stand up for what you believe in.
And how exactly is passing the buck on defending yourself, standing up to represent the people of Annapolis?
And you've got to do it in an aggressive way.
Or a passive-aggressive way?
And
I'm really not going to get much more out of you, am I? So will you continue to raise the majority of your money from interests in out-of-state people who have no connection to the people of District 30 and have no interest in the representation that they're going to receive here in the great state of Maryland?
Who are these freaks?
Okay, I think we've heard enough from you.